Last episode, we had some very bad news for the Oilers offense, or maybe good news, depending on how you look at it. Keon Carter was injured after being hit on a throwaway in the first quarter. But then in comes Dion Branson, the one real X Factor, not superstar X Factor, but X Factor in this offense because he is a dual threat. He comes in with 94 speed. He was a college quarterback at Boise State. He broke the all-time record there with touchdowns scored. Then he comes in his first action at QB and throws 4 touchdowns. For some reason, that automatically catapulted him to top 5 in Offensive Rookie of the Year voting in the AFC, which is very, very interesting. But this week we face the Denver Broncos, and the Broncos have one of the worst defenses in the league. So we are going to give Carter another week off to heal up, and we will start the exciting 94 speed, receiver turned quarterback Dion Branson, and we will see what he can do today. Nicholas Petit-Frere has absolutely changed the culture of our offensive line. We have literally given up 2 sacks since we acquired him, and we've had him for about 8 games now. That is just incredible production from our O-line. Kevin Dotson adds to that. He converted from left guard to right guard, and I think he found a home there next to Petit-Frere and Antonio Gibson. Every game that he has played and went over 100 yards this year, it's resulted in a W. So you know the game plan is going to be to get him the ball a lot and run the football well in Dion Branson's first start as a starting quarterback for the Oilers. Let's get this game underway as we are at home for one of the last 2 games where we are going to be playing in our home stadium. But here is the opening kickoff, and up the middle goes the Broncos returner, Sara, and he takes it back to the 25. But a penalty flag on the play and probably catapulted that big return. It's holding. But did you see Trey Battle? That 99 speed, even in the rain, you can't outrun that. He runs Sara all the way down and makes the tackle. So they start out this drive at the 19. Here is a jet sweep toss play, this time to Jerry Jeudy, picking up a gain of 1. The Broncos have not wavered in their rebuild. They have stuck with their same playmakers. There's Sutton. There's Jeudy. Here's Bernard McMichael, though, throwing on the run, and he's got his tight end open for a first down. That is Sara, actually a receiver, and he picks up the first down. At the 40 now, here from the pocket, a quick throw across the middle. That's Jerry Jeudy, and he picks up about a gain of 12, and he has the first down as well. At the 48 now. 1st and 10 again. Pressure. And Bernard McMichael goes down. Christian Barmore is there for the sack. And how good has Barmore been in this series? It's incredible. Nick Woods could have had that sack as well. He just missed the tackle. 3rd and 13. Here's a throw down the left side. Incomplete. Alani Rutherford guarding Jerry Jeudy. And out comes Dion Branson after a punt. Branson had 4 touchdown passes. A feat that Keon Carter had not even achieved at all, being the starter. So we'll see what Branson can do today. First play is a stretch play to Antonio Gibson to the outside, and he picks up about a gain of 5. Now, one thing we're going to have to obviously pay attention to is that it is raining. That ball is slippery here on 3rd and 5. This time, Branson scrambles up the middle and gets tripped up. It's a gain of 10. One of my favorite scrambles so far from Branson. He breaks the sack right there and then picks up the first down using that speed. Gain of 10. Branson now. Here is a little bit of a halfback screen. Here is Antonio Gibson getting loose, and that will be about a gain of 7, and Gibson is shaken up on that play. He was holding his hand or something like that. I couldn't really tell. Willie Wayne Jr. in the game. Here's Branson. He was looking to scramble right there, and he gets sacked. It's Newkirk who is there. Loss of 3. 3rd and 6 now. Play action fake again. Branson throws to an open man to Marvin Mims Jr. He cannot hit him. And we're going to have to punt the ball back to the Denver Broncos. At their own 24, here is a second-year pro, Bernard McMichael, throwing across the middle. That is going to be a completion. 6 of 7 to start this game here for the young quarterback. 3rd and 2 now. Dump off pass. This time to Javonte Williams. And a great tackle by Sidney Brown, who's having an excellent 3rd year in the league. And it's a loss of 2 and 2 quick punts for both teams. 3 quick punts, I guess. So here is Branson now. Using his legs. He's scrambling to the right side. He picks up the first down to about the 50. He fumbles that ball. Now, Branson has about a 66 carrying, so we do have to watch how he does get hit. But here is pressure, and that's a sack. And the Broncos have a free blitzer to the quarterback, and it's a loss of 11. 3rd and 21. Here is Branson trying to throw deep, and that's Marvin Mims who can't hang on. And another punt. 2 punts for both teams to start this game. It's been sloppy offense. So here's Big Michael once again. Scrambling. He goes down. Von Cross, the rookie out of Georgia. Hopefully he gets going. If he goes on a run, he could be in the running for Defensive Rookie of the Year. That would be an awesome treat. Back at the 6 now, a 3rd and 19. McMichael almost gets sacked on that one, but gets it away to Javonte Williams, who gets hit right at the first down marker. He's just a yard short. Incredible. 3 straight punts for the Denver offense. It's still 0-0. Here's Branson dumping it off short, this time to Gibson, who tries to make a man miss. And that will be the end of the first quarter. It's still 0-0. 3rd and 3 now. Branson. He's going to run Battle in motion. He's going to give it to him as well. Battle has 99 speed. He gets around the edge, and he gets pushed out of bounds at the 37. It is a first down. The offense has changed a little bit, though. Playbook has really tightened up here for Branson, and here's a big run. There is a run for a first down by Antonio Gibson, who checks back in. It's a gain of 12 yards. At the 25 now, Branson, a quick throw across the middle. It's Irv Smith who has it, and he's inside the 15-yard line. And now it is 1st and 10 again. At the 14, here's a handoff, this time to Trey Battle, and only a gain of 2. Now, Battle has fumbled the ball a little bit this year, so we have to be careful with giving it to him in the rain. Here's a play-action fake, a quick throw to left side, and it's Irv Smith. You can just see these aren't designed RPOs, but they are play actions from the shotgun trying to get Branson out of the pocket. 3rd and 2 now. Here's Branson. He throws it to the end zone, and he probably could have ran that one in. Instead, he throws it, and it's incomplete. It's 4th and 2. We line up to go for it here. Here's Branson now. A quick throw. It's knocked away. Marvin Mims was open, but a good play by Drew Sanders. And another stop here for the defense. This ugly weather game has turned into ugly offense. Here's a deep shot down the left side, and that's a great fade ball thrown by Bernard McMichael, and it is a first down. At their own 27 now, handoff to Javonte Williams, who breaks free a little bit, picks up a gain of 9. 2nd and 1. Another carry this time. No, it's a play action fake, and a nice fake and a wide open man. It's a first down. And Bernard McMichael could get across the 50 for the first time. Here he is throwing. He will get there to Sara, the 2nd-year receiver and kick returner, and he picks up about a gain of 14. It's a first down. Big Michael now just outside the red zone. Another quick throw. It's Greg Dulcich, who's been a thorn in our side here in this series, and he picks up 7. So now Big Michael is driving this offense against the Oilers, who are playing very good defense so far today. Here's Barmore, more pressure, and Bernard McMichael somehow gets free. He slides down at the 14, and now under 2 minutes to go, another fresh set of downs. Here's McMichael. This time he thinks about it, and this time he wisely throws it out of bounds, and now it is 3rd and 10. At the 14-yard line, McMichael in the pocket. He still has time. Throw short to Dulcich. Hit hard, and we will call a timeout. The Broncos settle for 3. The first score on the board is a field goal with 1:35 left in the first half. Here's a quick throw to the right side to start the next drive. That's Irv Smith. At the 34 now, Gibson in the backfield. He gets the carry and picks up about a gain of 4 yards and a first down. The clock continues to run here. 2 timeouts left here in the half. Here's Branson throwing. Incomplete. Branson's 6 of 14. But we have been running the football decently, but I want to see him make those throws. Here's a quick throw across the middle. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims Jr., and we call the timeout right there. We get to the 45, giving our guys a breather. So 1st and 10 again. The Broncos send pressure. Here's a deep shot looking for Antonio Gibson with a step, and he can't hit him. Pat Surtain was guarding Gibson, and Gibson had a step. And now it's 2nd and 10 again. Here's a throw across the middle. It's going to be caught by Callum McDermott, the second-year tight end out of Florida. And now we're at the 16, 20 seconds and counting. Branson steps up in the pocket, throws short. It's Irv Smith. We will call a timeout right there with 14 seconds and try one more time at the end zone. So now at the 9, 2nd and 2. We got to be careful here. Branson scrambles. He's going to just take it himself, and nobody's going to stop him. It's a touchdown. That one is what should have happened earlier in the game, and Branson does it with his legs this time. And that's how this first half ends. And Branson leads us 7-3 in a very, very ugly game here with this weather. So second half action now. The Oilers have run the ball pretty well, but we'll see if we can run the ball better. And Gibson starts it out. The second half with a big-time run down the sideline. Still on his feet. Pushed out at the 22. He only had 4 carries in the first half. That's going to change here in the second half. And Gibson has a big first down. At the 22, RPO action. Here's a quick throw to Quincy Hall. And he gets tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 5. So now back at the 27-yard line for a 2nd and 15. Here's a quick throw, Mims, into traffic, and it's somehow caught. Marvin Mims to the 7-yard line. It's 1st and goal. So here we are at the 2 here. Uh-oh, it looks like a little Philly special here. Here's Quincy Hall throwing the pass back to Branson. It's knocked away. We had to try it one time, and we had to see if it could work. It's 3rd and goal. Stretch play. Gibson tries to get to the outside and jukes back inside and tackled at the 3. It's 4th and goal, and I think we learned our lesson from earlier. We're going to settle for 3 here, make it a 10-3 game because the Denver offense is struggling to score as well. So here we go with a touchdown lead. Here is Williams with the carry. He hesitates. Looks like he was anticipating more in the backfield there. He only picks up a gain of 2. At the 33 now, McMichael scrambles, trying to get away. Von Cross was in his face. He gets rid of that one. It's 3rd and 8. We load up the box on this one. We only rush 4. This time a quick throw to the right side is caught. It's Cortland Sutton who converts for the first down. Now they're at the 46. Here is McMichael now. Another quick throw. It's Dulcich. He picks up a few yards, tackled by Casey Burton, who's doing a pretty good number on Jerry Jeudy today. Here's a quick throw. Out of the backfield is Williams again, converting for the first down. Now, McMichael is 19 for 25 in this game, and it just seems like maybe he's being a little too conservative, but I guess you have to be in this weather, as he just keeps dumping the ball off pretty short for these short gains. Now to the 19. 3rd and 3 now. We'll see if we can come up with a stop here. McMichael throws across the middle, and finally a broken up pass. Dave Washington was there. It looks like Jerry Jeudy heard some footsteps. So here is Antonio Gibson start the next drive with the carry. That picks up a first down. So now at the 30 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Play action fake. Branson throws deep across the middle of the field. It's a diving catch. It's Jesse Fisher Jr. Branson's accuracy definitely scares me, and that arm strength. He just does not have enough on the ball to throw the football down the field, but he gets it there. We start the 4th quarter now. Here's Branson throwing deep, and he's got Marvin Mims, and he can't hold on. Marvin Mims had a step. What a throw by Branson right there as well. It's 2nd and 10. Branson, quick throw. And that's going to be dropped by Quincy Hall. So 2 straight drops by our top 2 receivers, by the way. It's 3rd and 10. At the 43, Branson throws across the middle. This time he connects. It's Marvin Mims inside the 10, and it's going to be a goal-to-go situation. If Branson can connect on a lot more of those throws, his completion percentage will be way up there. But now 1st and goal, Branson. He's going to take it himself with his legs. It's a touchdown. If you're the Denver Broncos, why wouldn't you have a spy out there? It doesn't make any sense. And the Broncos take the 2-score lead. Why'd I say the Broncos? The Oilers, 17-6. Here is a play in the backfield. There's Nick Cross. Cross has really been good with stopping the run. We need to get that pass rushing down, though. 3rd and 12. Here is McMichael this time, rolling to the right side, throwing short once again. It's Dulcich, but way short of the first down marker. It's 4th and 5. At their own 30, 6.5 to go. I don't know if I agree with this based on how we're scoring on offense, too. Here's McMichael throwing on the run. He's got Cortland Sutton, and I guess it works out. It's a 1st down. So just across the 50 now, handoff, Javonte Williams. Good blocking by Dulcich downfield. And Williams picks up just enough for 10 yards, just a little bit short of the first down marker. Here's a quick throw. Jerry Jeudy has it, and he will officially move the chains. After a penalty, 1st and 14. Here's McMichael running into Nick Woods. There he is. He gets to the quarterback, and the number 6 overall pick in the draft gets one of his first sacks in a while. It's 3rd and 18. We send pressure. McMichael scrambling, throwing. It's going to be almost intercepted. That was a gift to Casey Burton, and he can't hold on. The Broncos bring in Will Lutz for a 58-yarder in the rain, and he knocks it through. You've got to be kidding me. It's 17-9. So here we go. Branson looking to run the football. Here's Trey Battle, who can't hold on to it, and he coughs it up on the first play. You've got to be kidding me. This is what I talk about with Battle. He is fumble prone, and that time it's not even a hard hit, it looks like, and it jars it loose. So now Denver set up at the 20. Here's Bernard McMichael with a chance to tie this ball game up. He scrambles, getting away from Von Cross. He has the speed as well. Inside the 5, down at the 2. A 15-yard scramble that time by Bernard McMichael, and now he sets his team up at the 2. Here's a handoff. Javonte, touchdown. And the Broncos will get into the end zone. And we got ourselves a ball game now. And they have to go for 2 to tie this ball game up. 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Let's throw to the end zone is going to be caught. And we got ourselves a 17-all ball game. So here we go. Can really Branson have his first game-winning drive here? Here's a throw to the right side. That's caught by Quincy Hall, who picks up the first down and a little bit more across the 50. Branson has been doing a good job of protecting the ball today as he hands the ball off on an RPO, a read option, to J-Ron McAllister, and that one will run us into the 2-minute warning. So 3rd and 4 now at the 42. Branson in the pocket, throws across the middle, looking for Irv Smith. It's knocked away by Drew Sanders, and now it's 4th and 4. We have the 4-game win streak on the line here. Here we go. Branson in the pocket, steps up. He takes off himself and will have it for the first down. 6 for 70 yards here for Branson, and that clock continues to run. Handoff this time. Gibson, who has a gain of 2. They call it their first timeout. 2nd and 8 now at the 31. Branson, another handoff, this time to Gibson, who jukes inside, has the first down and a little bit more. And the Denver Broncos call their second timeout. Here's Gibson, another tough run, another 10 yards, and now a minute to go. At the 8, another clear handoff. This time Gibson reaches for the goal line. He's at 123 yards rushing, and you know what that means. He's ran over 100 yards, And here we go with 26 seconds at the snap. Gibson makes his way to the pylon and will score. It's a touchdown. We could have just fell down right there and obviously ran some clock, but instead we will take the touchdown, make it a sure thing. So here's Bernard McMichael now, backing onto the field. No timeouts. This time he throws it away to stop the clock at 6 seconds. One more chance for a Hail Mary. We've seen this before with Trevor Lawrence, but this time they have to score a touchdown. Here's Bernard McMichael throwing deep, and it's going to be at the 30 and knocked down, and the win streak continues to 5 straight wins. The Oilers are one of the hottest teams in football right now, and it looks like it doesn't matter who's playing quarterback because Dion Branson gets his first career win as a starter in an excellent game for this team. I think that this was one of the tougher games to really win because I couldn't throw the football. I think it was honestly tough because it was raining, and we ran the football instead. Branson ran for 70 yards. We changed the offense. We ran a lot of read options. We ran a lot of RPOs, things like that to get the ball out quickly and short passes, not doing too much. It ended up being like a really good game plan, especially for the weather, and it worked out for us. And also, we got some sacks from Von Cross and Nick Woods. What do you know? And Barmore also got in the backfield as well. And I think this is a really good statement win for the division because the Broncos now turn into the worst team in the division because we have been there before. But now I think the Broncos are kind of getting beat up by the Chiefs and obviously the first place Chargers as well. So we do have one upgrade after that game. It's David Bakhtiari, and he's actually having a good season when he's healthy, but he's got to be healthy. We are 8-5, and we are really vying for a playoff spot. And if the season ended today, we would have one of those spots, but we have to keep winning, and that's the thing. We have a couple of tough games coming up. We play the Chiefs on the road. We play the Broncos the last game of the season on the road. And then now we play a little bit of a rivalry game with the Houston Texans because remember, we replaced the Raiders in this series, not the Texans. So we'll see if we can win the first Houston Bowl. They still have Will Anderson. They still have all these young guys that they're building around with CJ Stroud. And then they also added Max Crosby in free agency a few years ago, and they have been able to keep him and retain him. But he had 0 sacks on the year, and I was wondering why, but it's because he's missed most of the season with an injury. He missed weeks 5 through 11, so he's missed pretty much like 7 or 8 games already this year, and he hasn't had a sack, so hopefully that streak continues versus the Oilers, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. But we are 8-5, and now one of the most dangerous teams going into the final weeks of the season. We have 4 games remaining. Houston's 1. We have one more home game versus the Washington Commanders, and then the last 2 games are on the road. But let me know what you guys think of Branson. I mean, do we keep riding the hot hand because Keon Carter is going to come back healthy? We could play him next episode as well. So hit subscribe, hit that like button. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tenant. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side. But I'm from the east side, this how we slide. This how we ride, yeah, this how we ride.